Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news. So the NFL rumor mill is buzzing, and the talk of the town right now revolves around an explosive potential trade that could shake up not just the AFC East, but the entire conference. The whispers are saying that the Cincinnati Bengals, currently sitting at a disappointing 4-11 record and deep in a rebuild after their struggles last season, might be willing to part ways with one of their biggest offensive weapons, Ja'Marr Chase. Now I know what you're thinking. Chase is a dynamic deep threat, a game changer when he's healthy, and it's hard to imagine such a talent being moved, especially for the Buffalo Bills, who are always looking to upgrade their arsenal. But the buzz is that the Bengals, facing a tough season and with their eyes maybe on the future, are considering dealing Chase for 2 first-round picks, a move that could be a game changer for both teams. Now, why would Cincinnati even entertain such a bold move? Well, the team has struggled considerably this season, especially on offense. Their offense has been underwhelming, and after Joe Burrow's QBR of 83.7 last year, a solid mark but not quite at the elite level they need, they've been searching for consistency. Their defense hasn't helped either, giving up an average of 28 points per game. And with the franchise in a kind of limbo, the Bengals are looking at ways to reset, to stockpile draft capital, and to build around their young core. Moving Chase, even though he's one of their brightest stars, might be a step in that direction, especially if they can get 2 high-value first-round picks in return. From the Bills' perspective, this could be a massive upgrade. Imagine adding Ja'Marr Chase to an already potent offense. The Bills' passing attack has been solid but could use an injection of explosive firepower, and Chase, with his ability to stretch the field and win contested catches, would be a perfect complement to Stefon Diggs. Chase's 2025 stats are eye-popping. 92 receptions for 380 yards and 12 touchdowns, averaging 15.0 yards per catch and 5.6 yards after catch per PFF. He boasts a 97 grade, a plus 0.33 EPA per target, a 57% contested catch rate, and a 62% separation rate. His career totals already exceed 500 yards and 48 touchdowns, all with 0 injuries in 2025 compared to some hamstring issues in 2024. The Bills' offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey, would surely be salivating at the possibility of deploying Chase alongside Diggs, creating mismatches that defenses simply can't handle. And if we look at the impact this kind of move could have on the Bills' offense, it's huge. Adding Chase could boost their projected yardage by over 200 yards annually, and it would push Josh Allen's QBR from a solid 93.2 to over 99. That's elite-level efficiency, and it would elevate the Bills' passing game to a whole new tier. The deep routes, which already are a strength for Allen and Diggs, would become even more lethal. Chase's explosiveness, generating a 24% increase in big play potential, would fill the void left by the injury to Keon Coleman, who's been a promising deep threat but has been sidelined for 4 weeks with an ankle injury. The Bills' offense, which currently ranks around 8th nationally, could leap into the top 3 in points per game, averaging close to 29, making them a nightmare for defenses. Now, let's talk about how this potential trade could reshape the playoff landscape. The Bills, currently sitting with plus 500 odds to win Super Bowl LXI, could see those odds improve significantly, possibly dropping to plus 200 if they land Chase. That kind of upgrade doesn't just make them a playoff contender, it makes them a serious Super Bowl favorite. Chase's ability to win deep routes, especially in critical moments, has already been demonstrated with 4 postseason touchdowns after 2024. His presence on the field would force defenses to respect the deep ball, opening up even more space for Diggs and other playmakers. Plus, with the Bills' defense already giving them a chance to control games, an upgraded offense could be the final piece to the puzzle, pushing Buffalo to that elusive Lombardi trophy. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, moving Chase might be a sign that they're prioritizing draft capital over immediate success. The Bengals are in a bit of a mess right now, and without Chase, their offense loses a significant chunk of its explosive potential. Their efficiency drops by around 21%, and the AFC North, once considered a tough division, has become more unpredictable, with teams like the Ravens sitting at 10-5 and looking to capitalize on any advantage. The Bengals might be accepting a rebuild mode, focusing on accumulating picks and developing their young players, knowing that next year's draft could be critical for their future. This situation also echoes the recent trade of Tyreek Hill in 2023, which boosted the Miami Dolphins' aerial attack by nearly 190 yards per game. It's a reminder that acquiring a top-tier receiver can shift the entire offensive dynamic and elevate a team's playoff chances immensely. The Bills, with their strong core and now possibly a new deep threat, could be on the cusp of something special, especially if they execute this kind of bold move. Looking ahead, the Bills' roster, under the leadership of head coach Sean McDermott, is built for sustained success. Their defense, which has been improving steadily, combined with an offense that has already shown flashes of brilliance, could become unstoppable with just a little more firepower. The addition of Chase would be that extra spark, the X factor that makes defenses think twice every time they line up. It's not just about adding a player. It's about reshaping the entire offensive philosophy to be more aggressive and explosive. The Bills have always been a team that loves to push the tempo, and with Chase on the field, that tempo would turn into a full-blown sprint towards the Super Bowl. Of course, all of this is speculation for now, but the rumors are swirling, and the possibility of Chase ending up in Buffalo is enough to get every Bills fan's heart racing. Imagine the hype, the excitement, the anticipation of seeing him in that familiar blue and red, making those highlight reel catches, stretching defenses to their breaking point. It's the kind of move that could define a postseason run and make this upcoming offseason one of the most exciting in franchise history. The Bills have shown that they're not afraid to make bold moves, whether it's trading draft picks or bringing in new talent to push for a championship. This potential Chase trade fits perfectly into that mold. It's a gamble, sure, but if it pays off, it could put Buffalo right back into the Super Bowl conversation, maybe even making them favorites. And that's what every Bills fan dreams about, seeing their team rise to the top and bring home the coveted Lombardi Trophy. So as we wait for more concrete news, one thing's certain. The Bills are always in the mix, always looking for that edge, and always playing the long game. Whether or not this trade materializes, it's a reminder that the NFL is never static. Teams are always evolving, always hunting for that next big move. And for us Bills fans, that's part of what makes this journey so exciting. We're on the edge of our seats watching history unfold, hoping that the next chapter will bring that long-awaited Super Bowl victory. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Buffalo Bills news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills. Do you think the Bills should go all in and try to land Chase? Or do you believe they should focus on building through the draft and keep their options open? Either way, this potential move has everyone talking, and it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting stories heading into the offseason. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Buffalo Bills news. We're in this together, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for our team. Let's go Bills!